Yay. Woohoo. Great. Anybody out there in chat? Am I all alone? Might be though. That's fine. That's fair. I promise we will actually get stuff done today. I did some initial tech prep, so fingers crossed. Also solved a bunch of the issues, or the main issue I had last stream, which funnily enough I ended up being a total time waste. I apologize for that one, but that's at least how it felt like. Maybe I was looking for a lifeline. Might be all alone today. Oh, what is the sound? Anybody in chat able to confirm the audio stuff? That'd be great. If not, that's fine. Sound is good. I like it. God, it's hot in here. Whew. You guys can probably hear that. Yeah, can't hold that phone, can I? Actually, give me a second. I have NVIDIA something. Mixing live. Love it. Now you hear it. And now you don't. Noise cancellation, boys. Love it. Okay, so let's get the promotional stuff out of the way. I have stuff to give away on the stream as well. BC Security was kind enough to send me a bunch of cool swag, which I have somewhere, and I will show you towards the end of the stream, which is sick. Thank you so much, by the way. That was totally just reach out of the blue. I think Hopper is the one to thank for that. I deeply appreciate that. I also have more Night Talk stuff to give away, but I'll try to like split it out towards the stream, so I'll just give away everything at one stream. And also got a huge thanks to the sponsor of the stream, which is Ballistkit, which is a software provider for essentially payloads, or they produce and sell software that helps you evade EDR solutions on engagement. So if you want to get your Cobalt Strike, your Havoc, your Brute Hotel, your Night Talk, whatever past EDR solutions, take a look at the software that Ballistkit sells. They sell both Shellcode Pack and then Macro Pack Pro. And if you use the code FLYING24, you get the 5% discount. I've been using the software they sell for the last 3 or so years before this deal, so I can actually say it's pretty decent software and has really good value for the price of it. So take a look at that. If you type -EDR in chat, or I think it's -EDR, right? Or is it evade? There we go. -evade. You get the info about it. And then if you do OffSec, you also get the affiliate code for SailPoint Security. If you want to buy any of those courses, then consider using my affiliate code. So that's the commercial stuff out of the way at the beginning there. I don't want to say I apologize for it, but I definitely don't want this stream to turn into like a advertising night or anything like that. So don't be too afraid about that. That's it for this stream. Okay, so I solved a lot of issues since last stream. Last stream, we basically got stuck at the jailbreaking step. We had a lot of issues getting this iPhone 6s. I'll switch to my professional view. I don't think it is. I might have to look into that. That's a good input though. Might be something for me to look into donations wise. I appreciate that. But now, no, Super Chat is not enabled on YouTube right now. Okay, let me show you my insanely good setup this time around. Okay, I improved my setup. Let's see. Oh yeah, so on the left side here, I have a shitty HD webcam from Logitech or something. It's like 10 years, maybe not 10 years old, like 8 years old, whatever. Gaff taped onto a rig, so you can see the iPhone. And then I also am supposed to have a live view of my laptop. Let's see, there we go. So this is an actual physical laptop that I have a dedicated capture card for, so I can show you guys all this fun stuff outside of a VM, because in the past I've had issues using VMs for this sort of stuff. You probably might be able to get that to work, but didn't wanna go that route just in case. Okay, so I've done a couple of things since last time. So last time we got fully stuck on the jailbreaking step. We thought it was a bad USB cable. It was honestly just 50 minutes of me struggling, and that's a pain. You know what? That is this kind of thing sometimes. Sometimes trying to do the most basic shit just turns into 50 minutes of failure and pain. And while I would definitely not want you guys to waste 50 minutes of your life with it, that's just how it is sometimes. And you know what? Yeah, that's just how it is sometimes. But so we got past that now. I found that if you use the jailbreaking toolkit Palrain instead of just checkrain directly, for whatever reason, I could jailbreak these two devices fine, or at least the iPad. So what we got the iPad working last time around. It was running an outdated iOS version as well as had the hardware exploit. But this time I want to see if I can redo it on the iPhone now that I got everything set up with this other toolkit. I want to try to get that working because I really want to use the iPhone for the test. If not, yeah, if we for whatever reason still cannot jailbreak this freaking iPhone, then we'll use the iPad, and that's fine. And then hopefully today I want to get my certificate installed. I want to take a look at iHide to do some SSL TLS pinning bypass if needed, and then we'll capture some traffic, we'll replace some stuff, we'll have some fun, and then maybe we'll try to spot out some coupon apps or something we can play around with and try to sort of, I don't want to say weaponize it because it's definitely not weaponizing, but I guess make it more practical or make it exploitable in some weird way. Yeah. So Nikolai, both of these iOS versions are outdated, but they shouldn't be vulnerable by themselves to any jailbreaks. The reason we are able to jailbreak these, this old iPhone 6s Plus and this iPad, I want to say 4th generation iPad, model A1822, pretty sure that's the 4th generation iPad Air or iPad. It's because they both have a hardware exploit that we can abuse to get onto them. So it doesn't really matter what iOS version they're running. So let's try the iPhone first. Let me get that connected like that. And a good reference I found was this blog post by TrustedSec. For now, let's just hide the mobile view. There we go. So check out this blog post by TrustedSec, written by Whitney Phillips, which is a beginner's guide. They'll talk about different jailbreaks you can use. They talk about the difference between working with iOS and Android devices. It's really dope. Take a look at it. And they recommended the third option for jailbreaks, which is the Palrain, which is a developer-oriented jailbreak for checkmate devices. So these referencing the hardware exploit for these two devices that I have here. So I simply went to their main page and downloaded that. And again, this is a burner laptop, so I don't really care if there's too much going on behind the scenes there, but it should be pretty legit. And then it was a pretty simple but sketchy install process where you just, please run our bash script, and then you'll get this service installed that you can use, and you have to restart the USB MuxEddy service as well. So, you know, best practice would probably be to take a look at what's inside here and not just blindly run bash scripts, right? But we are doing a burner sort of thing here, so I don't really care. Seems like coloring, help, architecture checks, and then the releases from their GitHub page. Cool. Okay, so I already have this installed. Let's just show the help menu here, and then let's bring this up to size so you can actually see it. Oh, come on, don't be like this. I'm working on the laptop as well. There we go. And the way this works is just running it, and then it waits for a device. Oh wait, it already found it. Okay, so it already put the iPhone into recovery mode, so I should probably put that back up. And then, so recap here, connected the iPhone, launched Palrain, it immediately put it into recovery mode. And then we have to manually put it into DFU mode in order to continue the exploit. So let's do that. So it basically waits for me to press enter, then it's going to give me instructions. So I'm gonna just do the instructions. I'm gonna be away from the mic a bit here. So enter, then get ready. Then I'm holding the home and the side button. No, I let go of the side button. I might have to do this again. Fuck. Okay, give me a second here. I messed up. I'll do it again. Maybe. It should hit TP. There we go. So now it's doing the checkmate exploit. And it's booting Pong OS. And woohoo! So this is essentially everything we were struggling with in the previous stream. Oh wow, this autofocus is absolute crap. I'm sorry about that. But jailbroken. Took less than 10 seconds this time. Great. So more of the story is try more jailbreaks than the other one. Cool. Then we should have this Alrain software or app, sorry. We have to wait for Wi-Fi connection here. That's a wrap. Yep, we're done, guys. Thank you so much for watching the stream. I appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Okay, so we're on the Wi-Fi now, so I should open Alrain, and then we can install Celio, which is probably the wrong way to. Oh wow, Celio, yeah, something like that. Which is, I have been told, is the new Cydia. Cydia's dead. Celio's taken over, so that's nice. We'll. Oh no, not Zebra. Fuck, cancel. So we'll just click that icon. It's gonna be like, hey, do you want to install this? I'm gonna be like, yep. And then we're installing that to the base system. And then it asks us to set a root password. This is probably to avoid the whole Alpine situation. If you run any other common jailbreaks and you boot up, it's gonna just use the Alpine default root password and enable SSH. So SSH is still gonna be enabled here, but we get asked to set our own root password, which is great, right? Security, all that. So I'm just gonna use Alpine, or else I'm gonna forget. This device will never leave my house in a rooted state anyhow. Then say installation complete, may close app, and then we should see it pop up soon somewhere. Maybe have to respring. Install. Are we having issues, are we? That password. Okay, let's try again. Oh, there we go. Now we got it. So on the right side here, we got Celio now. And there we go. Oh, it's really struggling with the autofocus, doesn't it? I wonder why. Maybe if we, sorry about this, if we tilt it, is this better? Oh, we're getting closer. Like if it was here. Okay, it's gonna be terrible either way. I apologize, guys. Just ask for notifications. I'm gonna accept everything here, and there we go. We got the Celio application. And this is important because we want to install some tweaks later on to potentially get past pinning, right? But for now, we can pretty much install our certificate. So full disclosure, we talked about this last stream as well. You don't actually need to root your device to get a custom HTTP certificate or like a root certificate installed. But in some cases, or when dealing with, I guess, most modern apps, they probably going to have SSL pinning implemented in some way, and you will need to bypass that either by installing a specific tweak or by using Frida and essentially like live breaking the app, making the different methods return true when they're supposed to return false and whatnot to bypass the checks. Do it manually, kind of, right? But for now, we are going to get installed with Burp. We're going to use Burp first because it's easy to demo, and then after we're done with Burp, we're going to use MTM Proxy, which is a Python library that will allow us to write Python scripts that will hook into the HTTP flow and then look for different things happening. Or we can basically write code to automatically change code on the fly, to change network data on the fly. And this is going to be really helpful when we want to make, coupons be valid forever, or, make me rich by updating the amount of money in my bank account. When I open the bank app, I'll just change any digits to be way more, and then it looks like I'm rich, right? So let's do burp then. Burp. Portugal. Oh wait, it's gonna make me do the whole thing, right? Community edition. Yes, yes, yes. I want to go straight to downloads. So could you do snapshot the YouTube apps as well? Strip out all the annoying ads. We've all been waiting to look at that, but never got around to do it. So I recall there definitely being like tweaks or third-party apps that you could sideload to get an ad-free experience on YouTube. There was a really popular one a couple of years back that was essentially YouTube sideloaded in a different app. So let me just, yeah, you guys know how to download Burp. You don't need to see this full screen. So I think that would be the better way, but I'm gonna guess that both, I think at least Snapchat has really decent pinning. So it's gonna be a bitch and a half. And doesn't Snapchat claim to be end-to-end in Korea? No, I'm lying. We'll see, I guess. We could try. Oh, there's like a thunderstorm outside, so if I suddenly go offline, then you know why. The thunder got me. Probably gonna ask for root, right? No, okay. Anybody going to DEF CON this year, guys? Or Black Hat or Vegas in first couple of weeks of August? There's a bunch of cool Arsenal talks or demos this year around. I know that Olaf is doing Falcon Hound. I know that Kaz is doing Nimplant. And I think I saw another one. There's a bunch of cool Arsenal ones. I think that's the only real reason why would I want to go to Black Hat is either for obviously the trainings or the Arsenal demos, which are really cool. So I'm gonna do burp. Yep. There we go. And then we are going to specify our current IP as a proxy. But before we do that, no, we just won't do that. So sorry about this. See, there we go. So I'm just gonna, the internal IP that I'm operating on is this right here. So I'm going to go into my iPhone. I'm going to change the proxy on the Wi-Fi. So let me just do this. Is kind of dumb that I have to move away from the mic to do this. I apologize, but then just specify the IP. And I think you should be able to resolve automatic. We'll see, I guess. 212, save. And then we are going to get a big fat error about HTTP certificates as soon as we try to browse to something. So let's, or you should at least. Okay, so we're not getting anything. Sorry about that, guys. I'm doing this off screen. I'll show you in a second. So we went to proxies at the bottom, and then we need to set a manual proxy, and then the server port, and if there's authentication. So the port for burp, I believe is 8080. Yep, and this on, and the IP is our IP, obviously. Well, of course, need to change the bind IP. So let's edit that. We want to bind it to all interfaces, or actually, let's use specific, so we can actually access it. And then for the certificate, use a self-signed certificate, and then generate a CA sign. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Cool. And then we'll just type this information into here. Give me a second. Let's do the server 192.168 and 1.212, and then the port being 8080, and no authentication, and save. Now we should get an error when we try to browse or something here. So that looks like, ooh, sorry about that. Let's go back down here. Looks something like this. So we've specified the IP and the port 8080, and then the IP of this machine running burp, and then we're updated the burp listener to actually bind to our local IP address so we can reach it. Now, if we go to Safari, we should get an error. Yeah, this connection is not private, it says. And that's because burp is now in the middle and it's serving its own certificate when the device is expecting a certificate for Bing.com. It's actually being served a totally different one. So we need to, and it doesn't trust that because it's signed by a CA who isn't trusted because it's locally signed. And we need to basically transfer a certificate over and then trust that CA on this device. And I think the easiest way to do that is to actually visit the port 8080 on localhost, because that will show you the burp page, I think. Let's try to do this. There we go. So obviously not localhost, but if you visit the IP address of the proxy server, aka burp, and give it the port 8080, I'll turn up the brightness here. It will actually show you the homepage for burp, and then you can zoom in, and at the top right corner, we can actually download the CA certificate from this page. So that's by far the easiest way to transfer the certificate, because we don't have to download the file, we don't have to SFTP onto the device and find it and whatnot. We can simply just click here and download the device. And then it's going to say, this website is trying to download a configuration profile. Do you want to allow this? Click yes. Profile downloaded. Close. Cool. Now we have to go to settings and accept this profile. Finish setting up your iPhone. No, wait, where is it? Should be a profile download. There we go. And then shows you this. Port Swagger, sign this, and then we click install, and it will install the certificate on this device. And at least for Safari, we should now be able to browse and capture the network traffic. Install. Done. Cool. So if we now go back into Safari, refresh. If you go to, let's say, Bing. What? Still? Really? Okay, so Safari has pitting a small one? Or is it a reboot thing? Thank you so much for the follow, Want Lady. So the website may be impersonating, but you should go back to show details. You can view certificate, and then it should trust this. Not trusted, it says. Interesting. Should definitely trust that. Let's edit and see if we can use self-signed certificate of all of it. And then go back. Press something else. Okay, Safari definitely don't want to play ball with us. I do not port trigger CA. More details. Port trigger CA. Okay. Maybe we need to just exit back in and out from Safari. That could be it. The website may be. Show details. Visit the website. Visit the website. Okay, so we can force it. There we go. So we can force it to go through, and then we can see all the metadata, right? So now we're sort of impersonating Apple.com. So if I want to change the text iPhone 15 Pro, I would probably turn on intercept. And then I'm only intercepting requests now, so that doesn't really matter. Let's turn off intercept for this, and then go to proxy settings. Then we want to turn on interception responses, intercept responses. We can also do it automatically, of course, by using rules. So let's do Let's add a response interception rule. No, wait, isn't it replace? Match and replace. Okay. Add. So in the response body, we're going to look for iPhone. We're going to change that to Android. And the best around. So now, every time we get a response from the server that goes through burp with the string iPhone in it, it's going to be replaced to Android. And if we now go back in here and we refresh, it's kind of weird, right? Now it says Android 15 Pro. And this is just demonstrating that we're in fact in between the traffic and that we can modify it, right? And this is sort of the go-to thing if you're looking at an application inside of Apple or inside on a mobile device. If you're not running it through an emulator and if you're not doing like static analysis, then looking at the active network flow when the application is running is pretty useful to understand how the application works. And very often we see, you know, backend APIs being horribly designed because they're being called by the mobile front end, and for whatever reason, developers think that it's like more hidden or whatever, right? Because it's on the web, but it isn't. Like the user doesn't browse to it because it's behind the client-side application, right? But it's still being called directly from the internet, so obviously something to look at. Okay, cool. So now I want to dig a bit into iHide and or to see if there is a good tweak to install a root certificate, root CA on iPhone. Trust manually installed certificates. Cool. If you want to go, turn on... Okay, this is probably it. So they want us to go to... They want us to go to settings, general, and then about... Oh, not software update, about, and then certificates, and trust settings, and then want to trust it. There we go. This is the step I was missing. There we go. So now it trusts it, and then we should be able to browse to any web page and not get this response right here. Let's go in and out of Siri. It's so weird. We're trusting it fully. So trust settings. Certificate trust settings under enable full trust. Certificate trust setting. And there we go. Enable full trust. We're trusting it. We sure are. Interesting. We're trusting it, but Safari, that's probably a browser thing. Okay. It might be different from apps then that doesn't have pinning, which are probably none. Maybe some of the Salio apps doesn't. Let's see. Let's do a clear history. Yep. And then let's get like a free app or whatever and see if we can capture some of this. There we go. So something's happening here. So some of these have some sort of pinning or checks, but one of them went through fine, which was this one, which is the big boss, which is an older replay. Cool, okay, so let's look at pinning then, I guess, right? So let's see if there's anything in Celio by default that have, or any tweaks that are like active right now for pinning, except iHide. Okay, so we might have to just go straight for iHide then. Let's... Oh, this, I should have moved this camera way too closer to me. Wait, I can do that. Give me a second here, guys. Give me, wait, I'm gonna do that. Okay. Hold on. Technical issues. Yeah, the focus is really bad, and that's what I'm trying to fix now. Let's see if we can do this, okay? We're doing live changes here. Oh, camera's moving. Okay. We can do it like this. And then I would have to turn the thing back. Give me a second. It's properties. Oh. Is it transform? I think it's on transform. Ooh. Oh, we're getting there. There we are. But it's probably... Okay, so it's probably better. Well, now you can see the light as well. But this focus is so bad. This camera is so... ass. Like, I would have to have it here. Which would make it very difficult for me. Yeah, this isn't the best setup, I confess. There's a way to stream from the device as well, but I think it's just an Apple thing. I think you have to have a Mac to do that. Okay, but for now, let's just look at oh wow. Okay, but for now, let's just look at iHide. So the reference I have for this, I'll turn off the mobile view a bit here. So there's another TrustedSec article introducing iHide. It's getting pretty old now. September 2001. Wow. I remember this as if it were yesterday, but it's definitely not. So it says that today we are releasing iHide, tool for bypassing jailbreak detections on iOS application. This also does pinning, if I'm correct, right? Oh, shut up. It only does... Oh, wow. Okay. Let's do TLS pinning bypass. Let's do Cydia first then. There's a couple of... So Frida has some built-in scripts, but there's definitely some tweaks as well. Yeah, there we go. Frida tools. It's referencing using specific... Okay. We could do this for sure, but there are tweaks. That I believe are easier, at least for this demo. Welcome to hacking, guys. Essentially Googling, right? Yeah, there we go. Bypass, haste, hide, JB. How old is this? This is... Oh, no, this is old. Let's try some of these references here. I'll see if they exist on Sensibi, or if they're probably third-party repos, honestly. Oh no, those are jailbreak detection stuff. Okay. We don't want to... Okay, so I'm not reading this right, so I don't want to do that. Fine. Okay, so he's also doing a pinning check, or he's also doing the check. Okay, let's just do some apps and see if we can find some apps that don't do pinning, because that's always interesting. I want to go straight for Burger King, because I think Burger King app is just essentially just like a browser, and it's forced to a specific page. Thank you for the follow, Solar Designer. I appreciate that. Let's get the webcam view or the horrible mobile view back up here. And then we'll, actually, I'll have to log into the App Store. So let's not show that. And obviously it's gonna claim can't connect. That's and then I'll turn off the proxy for a second so I can connect to App Store and log in so I can download the app. Could sideload as well, but feeling lazy. Let's use this one, that one. Double shot of whiskey. Wait. What happened? I clicked login. Wait, I logged in. What happened? There we go. So let's do Burger King and McDonald's and see if they have pinning implemented. This is way easier on an Android device. Obviously. There we go. Oh, that's that. And then let's do McDonald's. And that's, after those done, let's rename the proxy and see if we can even open them. Might not be able to if they implement proper pinning. Let's do this and configure proxy, manual, and of course it's gonna forget the proxy IP. So I have to type that in every time then. That's great. But I think I remember it. So I think we're good. And then I'll try to fix this autofocus thing next time if we're doing a part 2 of this. Okay, let's do an intercept and let's see if we can do Jailbreaking. So it's definitely having issues here, which I'm guessing is related to it not being able to validate the HTTPS or the pinning stuff. Let's try McDonald's as well. Yeah, something went wrong. This is actually jailbreak detection, right? Oh, it seems like, oh wow, shut up. Is this a device time thing? It is. Is this a time zone issue? Shut up. I'm gonna be so mad if this is like an actual time zone issue. We are in Norway. There we go. And then wait, that makes me think. We just got to make sure the proxy is actually working and didn't type in the wrong IP. Oh wait, maybe I have to download that. Okay. Let me cook here, okay? So let's do certificate, use self-signed, generate the signed per host. Okay, self-signed, cool. And then if I visit this again, I'm wondering if I... Okay, so maybe... Okay, I'm reinstalling the certificate now after I changed the time on my machine, because I think there's an offset there that might have had some issues with what happened earlier. And I'll show you if this works. If not, I'm not gonna bother showing you. But it's trusting it, so... No, it still shows the warning. Google works though. And Apple works. Sorry about that. Let's try again here. It's probably going to give the same error. Ooh. Yeah, it's a pin stuff for sure. Okay, so let's take a peek at if we want to get Frida running on this. I'm gonna hope. Okay, so we got to turn off proxy. Just gonna go back into the Wi-Fi settings here and just turn off the proxy. And then we're gonna want to do. I'm gonna guess that it's probably a repo we can add Cecilio, or if it's added from before. Maybe we should upgrade all these packages. Didn't think about that. Yeah, certificates. That sounds like an interesting one. Let's just look for Frida. Not, let's install Frida. Okay. That's fine. I think we might have to actually... Yeah, there's the repo. So we can add that. Sources. Then build. Go to Frida. RE. we added Frida. Frida, then we can install it. Cool. Now, let's install Frida on this machine, which might have to do this as root. Oh wow, this autofocus is terrible, guys. I apologize again. And then should do obviously Frida tools. Is it a sudo thing? When in doubt, run as sudo, right? Oh. There we go. There we go. So we are connected, and we can list out the processes. So that was pretty easy. We just installed Frida on the iPhone, the device. We're connected over USB. And then running Frida on the machine we're working from, we can now list out running processes and look at do a bunch of like debugging utilities. Use all the debugging utilities and scripting available within Frida. So let's look at one Frida script. So I think we saw it. Frida TLS Frida pinning bypass US project. Cool. So we can run this based on the code share. And this is like, again, these are generic and it's probably not going to work for all applications. And then we have to find the binary name. So I guess listing out the processes. And then right now we have Burger King running. So if I list out all the processes and look for probably burger.king or something. Let's use grep, not case sensitive, and look for burger. There we go. So now I could just run this and then the binary name after I close it and see if that makes any difference at all. First, of course, I have to turn back on the proxy server. Let's do that. I've done that a couple of times now, so I don't think you guys need to be put through all that stuff again, but it's manual, IP, and then port. Now you sound like a developer. 192.168.1.212, and then 4880. We're gonna type that in a bunch more times today. There we go. And then I've closed the Burger King app. And then I'm just gonna reference that binary name. Oops. I think it should be as easy as this. No, unable to find binary. That's right, because we need to give it the full path. Okay. So when I list this, maybe I can list only applications. No running applications. Of course, there's running application. Oh, there's the identifier. Okay, let's fire up Burger King again, and then the identifier is going to be this. That's probably gonna work then. Oh, okay, so we need to give it the full path. Sucks. Is there like a show more option here maybe? This is specific for process, right, Dash? So maybe Frida PS Okay, so now maybe we want to give it like a specific processor name or an ID. Let's do the Burger King again. I think there was an ID reference here. That's the device ID. Gonna guess that it probably doesn't give me much more result, even if I want it as JSON. No, it doesn't matter. Frida get process path. I guess if I still doesn't show me the complete path though. Okay, wait, maybe I can use the other command instead of file. I can use identifier maybe. PID, of course, I can attach to an existing PID, or you have target file, or you have target name. So if I just give it the target name or identifier, attached identifier, okay, cool. So if I do N for identifier, enable define a process with identifier, that's bullshit because I have it running. That is the identifier, but sure, we can give it PID instead, or this. Hey, what's up, Skelsec? How are you doing? You've been missed. We are trying to get into the Burger King application and get free coupons. The identifier is right there, so why is it claiming that that isn't the identifier when that's clearly the identifier? You bitch. What's for the PID? Okay, P is obviously for PID. Let's do P 2358. Enable to find. Guys, why am I oh wait, am I not telling it how to connect? Is that it? Shut up. Of course that's it. I'm not telling it how to connect because I'm not giving it -u because I'm a moron, which you guys already know. Of course. Yes, I would like to trust this project. That's some app measurement stuff. Restart? Everybody will receive a coupon. Okay, let's try if any of our previous ones worked then. Or we can just give it the -u. Okay. There we go, process terminated. Something's happening. So does Frida has anything for... Does Frida has anything? For... Let's search the code share stuff. Oh. This is pretty much what I'm looking for. They're all for Android, but this is pretty much what I'm looking for. It's all for Android. I don't know, actually. This is the one I just looked at, isn't it? No, this is a different one. Okay, let's try this. This is running random code from internet until works. Yeah. Melvin is doing stuff he has no idea what's going on with right now. If I kill it, it's gone. Let's try McDonald's rules. So if you run it, it's going to be like, nope, technical error. Then I look for McDonald's, I guess. Let's try the original one first. Doesn't like it. It's not us. It's no, it's. Okay. Let's. I want to exit this. Let's try the other one. I still think there's an issue with just having the certificate. What? Facebook? Who is talking to Facebook? Oh, no, it's not me. Interesting. Graph.facebook. Cryptid something. KKK. Install root CA with Frida? Is there a way? Oh yes, a Medium article. And this is all for Android. I understand that these bypasses are very specific to the application because they implement their pinning in different ways. But I was honestly hoping to find at least one cheesy application. But right now, I don't think that pinning is the issue. I think it's the certificate issue. So it's really weird. If I go to the settings, and I go to general. Ooh, what was that? Okay, general. I go down to I go to about. I go to certificate trust settings. I can trust the port swagger CA. Continue, like that. But for whatever reason, the proxy is on now. If I go to Safari and I try to go bing.com, for example, it's going to show me this still. The connection is not private because it's detecting, even though I've added the CA as root, which is I think, weird. Or I've I've misinstalled it somehow. Use a self-signed certificate, that's fine. I'm just wondering if there's another level to the CA stuff, if I need to reboot or respring or something. That's what I'm wondering. Because if I go to show details and I click visit the website, you can't see it because of the white balance, but if I click visit the website, it's going to be like, sure, that's fine. Oh, it's not actually. And obviously any other app isn't going to show me anything because it's... I'm going to give it a quick reboot here and see if it's that. Like, even fucking Palrain doesn't like this. See, respring. Does respring actually do that? Interesting. After I've resprung it, no, still doesn't trust it, which is so weird because I'm literally telling it enable full trust for root certificates. I'm reading up on Apple's page right now. Let's try to uninstall it. Let's try to go to profiles and uninstall this thing. Let's remove this profile and try again. Remove. Because if I remove the profile and I try to do the same thing, I bet you I'm going to get the same result. If I try to go to Apple now, I've already trusted that, so that's fine. If I try to go to anything else, let's say... there we go, now I get the same thing. But I've removed the certificate now, so it's expected. But if I do what I've always done, which is to go to the Burp web page, like that, and then download the CA, there we go, not verified. More details. Whatever. Yes, I want this. Install. This certificate will not be trusted for websites until you enable it in the certificate trust setting. That's fine. Install, install. There we go, done. And now if I go to settings, which I just want out of because I'm a dum-dum, where you at general, about, I go down to certificate trust settings, I enable it, I click continue. Enabling the certificate for websites will allow third parties to view and for any private data center websites, which is what I want. I go back here and I go back, and it still says not trusted. Okay, I'll give it a freaking reboot. I'll give it a reboot. Apple has zero trust confirmed indeed. Unhackable, zero trust. I actually don't know if I have to re-jailbreak this thing now. I guess we'll see. That's so weird. It still refuses. Even though it's a trusted one now. Port trigger, enable full trust. So weird. I'll try another approach. I'll try another approach. Like I do in Windows, I do this. And then I just select where I want it. So let's put in my search.pfx. And the password is 123. Cool. And then I will need like I5, I think. Oh wait, no, I lost the jailbreak now. Lol. Okay. I'll redo that. Stand by, people. Luckily that isn't like a huge thing, so. Beep, 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 do, 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 do. I'm getting it back into DFU and re-jailbreaking it because it's a tethered jailbreak apparently. I thought it was untethered, but it's apparently tethered. So, which means that once you reboot it, you would have to re-jailbreak it to get it back onto it's thingy. Okay. Exactly what I was looking for. Okay. This is like 10 years old. There's no way something like this that exists. Let me search for it. There's a port trigger post about generating a C with specific commands to get it working. But this is iOS. This is iOS 13, I believe. No, this is 15.8. Might still work though. Do you mind sharing that post? If you obfuscate the URL, then you can share it in chat. Actually, I think you could just post the thing in chat because I've enabled all kinds of stuff. I find it so weird that even though I explicitly trusted it, it's gonna be like, nope. Thank you. 10 out of 10 obfuscation, my guy. So, okay, the best way to transfer this to this laptop is actually just to visit this chat. I think. Oh fuck, you have to retype it. I can do that. Oh. Okay. The option extended key issues, I didn't work. Just removed it and voila. Okay, interesting. Cool, cool, cool. I'll try this out. This is a solid find, my guy. Appreciate it. So let's just simply rip this thing straight off. Obviously, OpenSSL is installed. And let's go to like at least like the documents folder, I guess. Oh, there's two commands. Yes. First, create it and then export it. So I'll copy that. There we go. And then the export command. Empty? Can it be empty? Does it say anything about that? Go to burp and use the import CA stuff. Import. Oh lord, I have to regenerate it. Because I didn't set a password. Don't fucking tell me it has to be like a specific length. No. There we go. So it's imported. Cool, cool, cool. And now I have to probably remove it from the thing. So I'll, just to be sure, I'll remove it first. So I'll untrust it. Then I'll go to device management, VPN device management. This, I'll remove it. Remove it like that. And then I'll go open up Safari and I'll visit burp or that long IP, which I've been typing in manually all the time. So HTTP burp, of course. Go. I'll re-download that certificate. I'll allow. I'll close. I'll go to settings, and there should now be an option for me here. It's still gonna say port trigger, so let's see if this works any better. Install, and then done. And then no, not reset. Then about. And then certificate trust settings and allow. Continue. Cool. So does this work now? Gonna try. I doubt this will work. Nope, still no bueno. Oh, okay. Worth a try though, for sure. That's so weird. I swear that should have worked. Oh! Oh, baby! We got it working. Woohoo! Okay, so this, I changed this back to the default, which is generate a CS sign per host certificate. Cool. Okay, we got it working. Great. Fuck yes. So the blog post, this is the blog post. 10 out of 10 works. Thank you so much to Mr. Jailbreaking in chat here, doing some amazing Googling for me. I appreciate that. So now we can actually capture this without getting trusted, without having major trust issues, which is great. Sick. Cool. Okay, so now what happens if we do Burger King? Because now Burger King might just work out of the gate. Cool. Probably thinking about it, but nope. Try McDonald's. Firebase logging Google APIs. X Google API key. Probably non-relevant though. This is like a public telemetry thing, I guess. McDonald's app status update. Interesting. But now we can get back into Frida, because now we at least know that the certificate is installed and tried. Okay, let's try the other one. Oh, baby! Woo! We're in. Okay, let's see those coupons, baby. Yay! Okay, so let's check out coupons. Okay, so we got a bunch of information back. Some of these we don't want. I don't think we need to look at images. Probably not that interesting. So we got a big fat JSON request, and it states whether or not these coupons are available. And if I recall correctly, I did this way back. This is pretty much the same thing. What's nice about these coupons is that when you order them at the counter, I don't believe they don't typically scan these. So something as dumb as just setting always available to true might work. Let's try to claim one. Then it says use the coupon now in Norwegian there. Then it says yes, it will only be active for 15 minutes. Will it though? Will it? Let's go. There we go. So now we got a countdown 15 minutes. And it's doing a get with the device ID, which is a GUID. And then it's returning the coupon information and when the end date is. So we should be able to take this, modify the end date to be far out. Because I think if I go back out and in now, yeah, it will refetch that message, I think. So let's go back out to the main coupons. And then this again. Okay, so we got that. So maybe... Did it do the same request again? No, that's a different one. So maybe every time it activates a coupon, we should modify the end date to be forever. Actually, it's more interesting to see what happens once the availability goes to false. If we can just replay it, because this is just a get. This is just all the get requests. So by setting the availability to true for all of them, we could just keep them active forever, I think. So let's just do a really simple one. Let's do copy this. Let's do go to in. No, that's not true. That's just proxy and then settings. And let's do response interception rules. No, let's do this. And let's simply replace response body. We want to match false. And we want to set it to true. Always valid coupons. Boom. And let's see when that coupon expires, if it actually will expire. Interesting. Hey, we actually got something fucking done today. Woo! And it's all thanks to Jailbreaking for finding a good, decent article. I wonder what that OpenSSH thing actually does, though. Like, what is the difference here? Is it what iOS identifies the certificate as to be valid for? Must be something like that. the key extended usage. So this is just requesting it. The type, that's fine. Out, how long valid, the subject, my burp root CA. So that's just, so it must be the extended key usage. So the default burp certificate doesn't have that specified, and that's the issue. It's really weird. It's really weird. So looking forever. I'm so looking forward to getting my chili cheese bites. So let's do some other fun stuff as well here. So this is the claim coupon. What happens if I redo that one? Oh yeah, you could just keep claiming it. Cool. I love that they gave their app a specific user agent called Working NO. CF networking. Report to. That's logging. Cool. Okay, so let's see if we can do some other dumb stuff. One thing I want to do, I want my own burger. Oh lord, do I want my own burger. Oh wait, it just redirects to the website when I want to order? Boo, that's no fun. Boo. So it's essentially just the coupon thing. Okay, cool. We can mess with the coupons then. We already did it, but I want to have my own coupon. So let's do... app. There must be some title here or something. 12 chili cheese bites. Is that the image? Or is that a title I can change? So my guess is that it's actually part of the image. Yes, it is. Ugh. Oh, wait, we can change the image. Oh, we can change the image. Let's do cats. Cute cats. This. It's just a PNG, right? Let's do copy image link. Let's do this. And then, oh, this is fun. Match and replace in the response body. Let's do match this and replace it. Wait a minute. How's that gonna work out? Might have to decode that one. No. It's in JSON, so it's fine. And then we'll copy this, copy image link. And then I don't think we need to URL encode this. Oh yeah, we do. No, we don't. What's 28B again? It's a for plus. Okay, so we don't need it. We might have to URL encode it, but that's fine. Just encode as URL. Oh, well, what? No. What the? No. I just want the... What? We'll just see what happens if it works or not. Then I'll worry about the other stuff later. Actually, we don't need the width. I think we could just have cats. That will probably work. Let's just do that then. Okay. So now that picture should be a cat. We'll probably have to go back in and back out. Oh, it's thinking. It's thinking now. Oh, because intercept is on, Loon. So, which picture did we replace? The onion rings. So this should be a cat soon. So maybe we have to replace this image thing as well. No, that's the QR code. Wait, what? So the QR code isn't dynamically generated? You could just download this image and keep using the QR code for... Yeah, because I haven't even activated this. Well, that's interesting. So the QR codes are just static, and apparently, at least, maybe they're generated based on the device ID? Let's see if these change. So if I send this to get all of them, there's no authentication, by the way, so it's just the device ID. No, it's just version. There's no way this changes. If I change the number for 5, it's the same picture. So the QR codes are always unlimited. Yeah, the QR code might just be like a ID or something. Let's see. Yeah, it's a number, which is probably like a number 21096 something. So I'm guessing the number is probably in here somewhere. Might be a timestamp. I might actually be like a POSIX. No, it's literally the QR code is literally this number under here. So you can always use this. It absolutely has nothing to do. The only thing this Burger King app does is list out the coupons and give you a really dumb timer. This timer right here, which when counts down hides the QR code, but the QR code is publicly hosted and it doesn't change. So you could scrape all these URLs and download them on your phone and have unlimited QR codes forever. Or unlimited things. Oh, look, you can even use the self-service machine. It says, scan the QR code at the self-service machine. So, there you go. You could just keep using this forever. You could literally just screenshot this the first time you use it and keep using the coupon forever. I don't see any logic embedded on any side that could stop that. Since the QR code is not generated specifically per user, the QR code is not registered to an account when you use it, because when you're in the kiosks, the automated ones, you don't have to log into order. So you could just open all the coupons, take screenshots, and keep using them forever. Nice. Small victories, but victory nonetheless. That makes me want to try McDonald's now. While we wait. Mm-hmm. Did we try McDonald's? Oh, McDonald had a farm. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I have a feeling this might still have some sort of jailbreak detection. More than anything else. No. Cool. That's really interesting. That is super interesting. The only reason this does network traffic is to get new QR codes for new offerings. Is member only false? Is claimed? Is there one that is member only? Or is there all member false? Oh. Any other coupon apps you might want to look at, guys? Suggestions? We're already way over the usual streaming time, but this was kind of fun. Oh shit, we're supposed to give away stuff as well. Give me a second, guys. I'll get the giveaway stuff. Okay, let's do the giveaway while we wait for the Burger King stuff to go back, and then we'll try to reactivate it. Okay, cool. So I think we're gonna do the BC security stuff today. So the giveaway in today's giveaway, you can win this BC security. What's it called? Polo shirt? Is that what it called? Like this? I think I have a bunch of different sizes. Yeah, I have a bunch of different sizes. And I think the coolest thing is this right here. Obviously, they give you like beer coolers, or I guess they're like beer, not warmers, but they try to keep the beer cold or the drink warm. But the coolest thing by far is this challenge coin, or this coin, which says "Long live the Empire," and it's for their C2 framework. And it's really dope. I'm 100% nicking one of these. Those are really cool. And then there's a bunch of stickers and other stuff. But mainly it's the polo in the size you want. So I'll cue the giveaway. If there's anybody here who wants something, that is, I'll cue the giveaway right now. Let's do pause. Whoop. Giveaways. So add giveaway. BC security. Give you guys 10 minutes, and you have to be fine. There we go. Duplo Viking, thank you for the follow, man. Can't run out of data Bruce. Okay, I'll start the BC security giveaway. If you want to win stuff, do the raffle. And actually, Duplo Viking, you should probably get some stuff for free either way, even if you don't win. For that handsome blog post you found there. Ninja skills 10 out of 10. Cannot be undervalued, man. Oh no! Okay, so this is dumb. So the QR code now says ran out, or utløpt på norsk. But the QR code doesn't work because it's just a picture and it's nothing to do with the account. No, yeah, it will literally just keep working, even though it says outrun. So now, obviously, I want to find out what happens. Does it disappear? Chili cheese 12 bytes. It doesn't disappear, but it just says outran. So if I restart the app, let me intercept and restart the app, and then I'll see what happened here. Why does it even have to send the registration token? It doesn't matter at all. So now in the get response, I will try this. Oh, so it's cached. So it doesn't recheck it. Okay, so I'll try something then. I'll intercept, and then I'll cache out a new coupon. And then I'll... Yes. Fuck, I want to intercept the response as well. Give me a second. Intercept the response. Forward. Frick. Okay, I'll activate another one. Because I didn't have the response. Oh, there we go. There's my cat. Oh. Oh, I should probably have done something else. How did this cat make it into the Burger King app, guys? This is a fun. Obviously, this is a dumb example, but if you really wanted to, let's say you were a scam artist, right? And if you really were a scam artist and you wanted to scam somebody, you could easily go and purchase something of somebody from Craigslist. You show up and you show them, you know, that you pay them through whatever app. If maybe it's the local banking app, maybe it's Vips, the Norwegian like quick transfer app, maybe it's something else. And then you show them that you're sending them the money and they watch your phone and they believe you, right? So you could potentially turn it into something malicious where you could scam somebody legitimately, which would suck. Which is why I think this is dumb. But if you do this portable, it's a really legitimate application. It's a legitimate phone. You're just connected to your own Wi-Fi network, whatever, and you have this running, then, you know, you could do some stuff. So let's check this app right here. I want to use this coupon. Oh no, I already have an active coupon. So now we maybe have to wait again, but I did return true, so... So that's a cache thing. Still though. The cat. Kind of fun. I'm guessing the App Store won't let me run. No, it won't. And I'm guessing that Frida probably won't, at least this one won't be able to do much against this, but we'll try. Oh! And I'm intercepting, right? So that's why it's holding up. Cool, okay. So that bypass actually works for the App Store as well, which is really neat. So I wanted to try like technically I would want to try like a Norwegian banking app, but I don't want to leak my stuff. So probably won't do that. Any other app that might be fun taking a look at last minute? Wonder how much telemetry Temu is sending. I've heard so much crap about Signal as well. That it's that the might be good to check that it's actually end-to-end encrypted. Yeah. Joe and the juice. Let's do it. Oh, can't get it. Won't allow me to get it. Oh, I have to relog back in. Not gonna bother that now at the end here. Cool, let's go back into Burger King. Enough. Pancaked.apple.com. We probably try to decrease the size a bit, maybe. Like that. Yeah, but what I would do is I would, you know, use MTM proxy, which I think can just be installed with pip. Noted. You should choose a no-code app. Those are usually shit secure-wise. So that's like a framework. Sounds like something that you could just run without having to know anything about code, right? Oh, oh, oh. What am I listening to? Just YouTube something going in the background here. Sorry about that. Interesting. I'll note that down for sure. How long is the raffle? Oh. 2 minutes left, guys, and you have a good chance of winning today. Sort of, gotta admit, sort of rooting for Duplo Viking though. Gotta be biased there. Okay, dope. So we got the pinning bypass working with Frida. We got that working. The Burger King stuff worked. Honestly, I thought at least we would have to automate some of the requests, but finding that the QR codes are just static, not uniquely generated per user. Literally, the QR code is just the number reference. That's an interesting one for sure. And that's a client-side check if you want to use the coupon. So, you know, if I go outside this app and I intercept everything, and then this is the request, I'll intercept the... Oh wait, why am I not intercepting the responses? That's kind of annoying. Response interception, content header text. I just want everything to be intercepted. Try again. There's the response. Request. Token successfully saved. What is that kind of response? Go to coupons. There you go. There's the request. And there's the not modified. Interesting. And then there's some telemetry, I guess. I can't use that. Okay, so since there's one active, I want to... Oh, it says not modified. Which I guess is a caching thing. Right, so that's why we're not getting that initial request back that I want to modify, because it's caching it. Register. Google Firebase authentication. I was about to say, somebody should really decode that JWT. Oh, this isn't a JWT. Or if it is, it's a weird... it's a weird start because it doesn't start the normal way it does. I don't think it's a JWT. No, it's not. Or it might be an EW, like an encrypted one. But not the client-side one for sure. Honestly, it looks like just it randomly generated that and said, this is my token. We ain't got no time for this, guys. We gotta give away some stuff. Okay. So... Okay, so let's do a winner, guys. Pick a winner. You guys ready? Let's go. Mox Droid. Congrats, dude. You won the BC security stuff swag. Send me your details on Twitter and I'll ship you that package. Hopefully you're not too far away. I think that's gonna be it, guys. I think we actually did end up doing something. And we did troubleshoot Initiative interactively. Got a bunch of help from chat, as always. What the... Oh, that's a cat. It's actually reaching out to URL. Of course it is. Just interesting. And what other coupon is active? Okay, 4 minutes left. Yeah. Okay, lads. I think that's gonna be it for today. We did actually accomplish something. I don't think I'm going to returning back to the mobile part of things, just because I saw a really steep drop in the interest from it, sadly. I do have one thing I want to do. I want to make or I want to make a custom Mythic agent, or I want to at least make a custom communication channel for Mythic agent, and I want to use webhooks in Teams, which is something that Black Hills recently did a couple of blog posts on, how you can backdoor Teams channels post compromise with webhooks in order to send messages and potentially fish other users with them. And I thought that would be cool. That would be an easy, direct way to do C2 communications using webhooks in the Teams channel. At least one way, and then hopefully maybe we can do the other way as well. But yeah, I think that would be dope. So I might look into doing something like that. We'll see. If you guys have any other suggestions for stuff you would like to see, I don't want to do just honestly the basic Maldev stuff. It's only fun for so long. It would be dope to have some other unique projects. I have some stuff in the cooker that I want to do presentations for, so I don't want to burn it, or I don't want to. But we'll see what I'll do. We'll see. Again, huge thanks to Bella's Kit for sponsoring this stream and subsequent streams. If you're looking for good value softwares to help you evade EDR solutions during pen tests, assume breach, red team engagements, check out the software stack from Ballistic Kit and be sure to use the FlyingVik24 code or Flying24 to get the 5% discount. It's gonna save you a couple $100 for sure. And with that, I think I'm just gonna say thank you to everybody who joined in. I really appreciate it. Thanks again for helping me debug the stuff and finding that link to flow. It is not like it's another level of trying to solve a problem while people are watching live on stream. So it really helps when people are spitting in and giving input and trying to brainstorm, rubber ducking this a bit with me. So I appreciate that. Even though I generally don't know why getting that certificate. It must be the key extended usage, then that's the only thing I can imagine. It worked though, which was the most important part. So yeah, get in touch with me on Twitter, Moxroid, and I'll send you some stuff. Okay guys, I'm gonna jump off. Thank you so much. You have a great rest of your day. Have a great Monday when the time comes, and hope you have a great working week. And I'll see you guys. Let me check my calendar. I think next Sunday I will make it. The coming Sunday, 100%, there will be stream. And I don't know what yet, but there will be stream. Okay. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Thank you so much for joining in, and talk to you next week.